Mayor Zandile Gumede's suspension has been extended after a two-day meeting of the ANC KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Executive Committee this week. Gumede has been on special leave since May this year. Our reporter Karina Jack Mohan joins us now on the, live outside the ANC headquarters in KZN. And Karina, what are we learning today on the fate of Zandile Gumede?
Well, what we do know is that her leave of absence has been extended for about 7 days. This is until the PEC reconvenes this weekend, they say, to make a final decision about the fate of Zandile Gumede, about whether they will recall her as mayor of KZN's only metro municipality. They said that they needed more time to decide and take into considerations various factors regarding the recalling of Gumede. Now, this, of course, includes the factionalism within the ANC. You have seen supporters for and against Gumede, and this protest has been spilling out onto the streets. So it's these factors that have led to the initial meeting that took place this weekend to be postponed. The ANC KZN's Provincial Secretary Mdumiseni Ntuli has told media that by Monday or Tuesday they will call another press briefing to tell us what the final outcome will be, what decision they have taken, and whether or not they will indeed recall the embattled mayor.
Any indication, Karinda, as to how long this extended special leave is going to be?
Well, the extended special leave is now for the next 7 days, meaning that until the PEC reconvenes and makes their decision on whether or not they will recall her. You must remember she's been on special leave since May following her arrest, and she will return to the Durban Commercial Crimes Court on a Thursday. She's been released on 50,000 Rand bail, and among her bail conditions is that she cannot be seen attending council meetings. She cannot attend council meetings, and she cannot see any of the financial administration that carries out in the Ethekwini municipality.
Questions have been asked, Karinda, on what will happen to the group that was protesting on the streets of Durban, causing destruction to some property as well. The ANC responding on this.
Yes, well, what Mdumiseni Ntuli says, he's the ANC KZN's provincial secretary, is that they will not be detracted from making choices based on what the protesters say. You know, they've been interdicted from protesting on the streets after they clashed with policemen. What Ntuli says is that they should face the might of the law as they broke several rules while disrupting service delivery during their protest. We understand that that group will be appealing the interdict in the course of this week.
And of course, the SG of the ANC in the province not wanting to be drawn into the nature of the leave of absence, saying what they have said is a political position. Do we know what is the nature of the leave as far as council is concerned that the Ethekwini Mayor has taken?
Well, it's not clear from a political perspective or from a council perspective, but what we do understand is that she was placed on the leave of absence by the ANC itself, and this is because of the chaos that followed after her arrest, especially because of the protests that we have seen. And so therefore it is the ANC's decision on whether they can or should not extend this leave, and whether they should recall from their position, from an ANC position, recall Gumede from her position within the council. Of course, what Ntuli says is this would not affect the workings of Ethekwini Metro Municipality, saying that they do have their officials within the municipality to ensure that the city runs smoothly. We have seen the Deputy Mayor, Fawzia Peer, step into the shoes of Gumede as acting mayor. And of course, if Gumede is recalled, she would have to continue in that role until another member within the ANC is, of course, elected to that position.
All right, Karina, I'm going to let you go in a moment, but I want to find out from you why the special meeting convened this week after having been, of course, in the PEC meeting for 2 days. Why did they feel the need to meet again this weekend and for the next 5 days?
Well, it's exactly for the topic that we've been discussing, and really the city has been discussing since May, is about the embattled mayor, Zandile Gumede. A report has come to their table about whether or not they should recall, and therefore they've been in these discussions debating over what decision they should make. And the meeting has been postponed to this coming weekend now to take into consideration all the facts regarding Gumede and what ultimate decision they should make. Remember, this is an extremely important decision and could lead to several protests erupting across the city, as we have seen previously.
Karina Jack Mohan reporting for us there outside the ANC's headquarters in KwaZulu-Natal. This follows a two-day meeting that was held by the Provincial Executive Committee on the fate of Zandile Gumede, but also what will happen to the other mayors also who are implicated to have been in conflict with the law. Reporting that this weekend they will be holding a special meeting which will extend for 5 days, also looking into matters of service delivery in the municipality and some of the deployees who will be recalled in terms of those who are not performing in leadership.